Welcome to Subramani, and I'm going to tackle something which is very funny. You might find it amusing, but the thing is, it's very sad. The world has got a huge problem of loneliness. There are just too many people who are lonely. Many kids are single kids. They have no clue how lonely they will get once they get older, right? So you're 67, you're not married, you're a single child, which means you have nobody. I know one person who has got nobody in the world. He's got no relatives. His parents have died. He has no siblings. He has one faraway cousin in Australia, and really far away. They don't even speak for a couple of years. They know each other, and maybe they're Facebook friends, and that's about it. And this person, while filling up his investment form, he once told me, we met outside. He's a trainer. He met me and I said, you have to compulsorily nominate somebody. He said, yes, I know, and I don't have anybody to nominate. Now, this is not a funny situation. It's a real sad situation that here is a kid, or here is a man. He's not young. He's about 55. He's not young. But he has nobody to nominate. He doesn't have a wife. He's not married. He doesn't have a brother, sister, no sibling, no cousins, no nothing, right? So how do you live your life? That is, I think, a big problem, which is manifesting itself in terms of number of YouTube videos which come, and people are watching those videos. Now, if you ask me, my worry is you're watching too much of financial porn, right? Porn is always exciting to watch, and maybe for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, but it's not something which is going to build a relationship over a period of time. For that, you need to you have to know how to build a relationship. So for investing, what you need to know is very little, right? For creating wealth, you need to know is very little. You need to know that you have to earn well. To earn well, maybe you have to educate yourself well or develop your skill, whatever it is. Maybe you're playing cricket, maybe you're playing the piano, maybe you're a great photographer, maybe you're a cinematographer, or you get educated, you get a CA degree, you get an MBA degree, you get an engineering degree, do another MBA, and then you study. So some of these things you need to do, and then therefore earn well, and then you spend less, and then you create wealth. It is as simple as that. I know I've said it in the one-line summary, more like what Dilbert says about financial planning, that 140 words and they have to be churned again and again. So that's start early, keep investing, equity is good for the long term, blah, blah, blah. Same spiel we have been giving for the last 20, 30, 40, 50, 500 years. I don't know really. And given all this, the question is, what will happen to your portfolio if you do all this? Well, it'll hit bad times soon. There are many videos, and then you have great Indian film stars coming and marketing crypto to you. They're even marketing a Ludo game to you. So all this is being marketed. So I think they are not marketing those products. They're marketing it to you, saying, what will you do if you're lonely? And there can be people who are lonely even in the marriage, people who can be lonely even with everybody around them, but they don't want. So this all this online equity trading, online watching YouTube videos which say which share to buy tomorrow, top 5 shares to buy, top 5 funds in which to invest, right? Those things are very, very attractive because it's porn. Now if somebody makes videos saying why you should make your will, why you should index, why you should not index, and stuff like that, put into a mid cap and large cap, put into BAF and do a 20-year SIP, that's very dull, very boring. There is no immediacy, and there is nothing you can engage in, right? You can't engage with somebody who says just put money in an index fund, take term insurance, have one savings bank account, and your life is done. It's too damn bloody boring advice. People want some action. People want to say, thoda na F&O karo, thoda ye karo, and F&O really makes good money for the broker, right? Even the broker is now not making money. Mutual funds are launching active schemes at prices below the passive schemes. There is no way how any of these AMCs are going to make too much money. The only thing you can track whether the AMC is making money is to see how much money is coming in and how much money is going out. That's a number which is very difficult to find. So you will have to go to the website, see how much of taxes they are paying, etc. Then extrapolate and see how much really they are making, and how much is the degrowth. I'm not talking about growth. How much is the degrowth? Because when one AMC does an IPO or an NFO, as it's called, its own schemes get churned, right? So I put money in one index fund which came out of that own fund's money lying elsewhere, right? So oh, I have shifted from a more expensive fund to a less expensive fund. Whether I make money, don't make money is not something which I am talking about, but I am saying that people will not know what to do, therefore they will watch porn, and therefore they will invest in, say, some passive, and realize that even though it's a passive fund or something, they have huge tracking errors because the fund size is small, they are unable to get good deals, so overall your return may not be too high. So you need to be watching all those things, right? Unfortunately, for a person who is lonely, maybe cooking is too boring, so buys the food from outside, puts it in the microwave and is eating, and he's also watching what is happening in the crypto world, in the gold world, in the oil world, and he's also doing transactions there. These transactions are more escapism to take him or her away from the loneliness. So loneliness, I don't think anybody can do a study on how loneliness is impacting portfolio performance, but I think it's very important for people to do that analysis. Ask yourself, why are you investing? Are you investing because you're too bored with life and you want to have some action, so you bought something at 100, sold it at 105, and think of yourself as a genius, saying, oh, after paying brokerage, I still made 430 rupees or something like that, and you're very happy with that kind of money, and maybe you bought 1000 shares, so it is worth for like 30,000. Ask yourself, why are you investing? Are you investing to beat loneliness? Are you investing because you have money to invest and you have a long-term view in the markets? Then yes, you should be investing. If it is just your boredom, saying I need to do something, I have to look busy, my wife has to feel I'm doing something, whatever, if you're buying and selling shares because of all those things, friend, you are in trouble. Other reason which worries me is that people don't understand the power of too much noise, and also that the noise is never equal. When I fail, I don't talk about it, and when I succeed, I go around the world, I put blog posts, I put Twitter handles and saying how I made money in Vedanta, or how I made money in some oil script or something like that. Ultimately, you don't attribute it to luck. You say, no, this is my skill. I knew metals would go up. I honestly didn't know metals would go up. But I bought metals because I knew they had hit bottom. So like buying Tata Power at 30 rupees was not because I thought it is going to 260 rupees, which I think is an unfairly overvalued price. So maybe 220, 215, whatever is the price today. I think it is terribly overvalued from a 30 rupee point of view. But at 30 rupees when I was buying Tata Power, or at 22 rupees when I was buying BHEL, not that I thought I will sell BHEL at 220 or Tata Power at 450. No, I did not think like that. I just thought at this price it is too damn attractive, so let us just buy it. So many reasons why you buy, why you sell, but if solitude is the reason why you're buying and selling, then you are in difficult times.